Welcome back, race fans and everybody, back to the Mopar Nationwide Series. We're making our stop here at the Glen for race 23 of the season. For the running of the Zippo 200 at the Glen. Should be pretty interesting. I'm not sure why it's 20 laps, but yeah. There'll probably be some wrecks, so we'll see what happens. Our pole sitter today is Dylan Potey in the 22. I really don't know why it's 20 laps, but like I said, hopefully there'll be cautions, because this will be a really long race. Starting second is the 01 of Ryan West. Row 2 has the 38 Ken Johnson and the 14 of Joey Dawson. Row 3 has Jack Richards in the 04 and the 05 of Jace Birmingham. Row 4 has the 20 of Red Bell and the 88 of Zohar Munn. And right now your top 10 is Jeff Ehlers in the 66 and Cody Birmingham in the 41. 20 laps. Holy cow. Pace car's off. It's Dylan Potey and Ryan West. Leave the field down the green flag. We're racing here at Watkins Glen. 20 laps for some reason. Aaron Reed back there is already making a move. They drag race down in the first corner. He's going to get the lead. Looks like Dylan trying to... Oh, they slide a little bit. Oh, and Joey Dawson. This didn't take long at all. They continue to wreck. Oh, Red Bell's right across the field. Oh, my God. And we got a junkyard here in the after the first corner. I don't think anybody, only about the top 10 cars probably made it. Well, so much for that. Dylan Potey is still leading. There's Leo Rogers, Michael Causey on pit road. Jace Birmingham, Ralph Green's back there. I don't think he has damage. Zach Carlson, Connor Breen might have got some. Aaron Reed got a lot of front end damage. Jake Rogers, James Qualls, Trent Dunham, Charles Jackson. I don't know if Tim Freilich got any. Blake Cooper has damage. Callum Wells. I think Tim Freilich made it very clean. The point leader is good. Dougie Shears looks clean. There's John Dawson. Peachy London might got a little bit. Not sure. Oh, and if he does it, he does now. Oh, Peachy London. Oh, we got cars stuck in there. Watkins Glen is stupid. Matthew Rodriguez is doing ballerina dances. There's Jack Richards with his teammate Jacob Bell. Taylor Orndorff's in there as well. I hate when it does this. I hate this track so much. Just because it ruins everything. Sorry guys about all this crap. Don't know why my track's like this. Ryan Acosta has a lot of front end damage. There's Jake Sears. Austin West has damage. Ashley Sears. There's Peachy London on pit road. James McLeod's clean. Red Bell has some damage. Morgan Carpenter has damage. Jacob Rodriguez has a little bit. Sasha Dawson does. I think everybody else is clean. Oh, no. 38 car has damage. Ken Johnson has a lot of damage. Other than that, I think everything else is clean, but there's Zach Carlson, Aaron Reed. This should be fun to go back and watch. Let's go check this out. And this is going to be a long race now. I think this is where it started. Actually started in the second row. Joey Dawson just gets out of the groove, comes back down, and this causes a big pile up. I don't think he was the only reason. I think everybody else was doing the same thing. He might have had a little help from the 05. He came back down. Oh, no. And then the melee happens. People start piling up right here. Look at this. Ooh. They're just piling up back here. Oh, what happened to Ralph Green back there? Don't know what all happened, but that was crazy. Go around on board with somebody and see what happened. Let's ride on board with Aaron Reed and see what he saw. We're going to ride from a couple of different people and see what they saw. We'll ride back here and see what the back saw. Here's Aaron Reed. See what happened to him. Following Trent Dunham. And once the track got covered, oh, he bounced off Austin West. That didn't help him at all. He bounced off him again, and it didn't help him again. And you see the 05 Jace Birmingham got up on his roof. That was a bad deal right there. And now the 18 car is destroyed. They're probably going to end Aaron Reed's day. Let's go find another view of this and see what else happened. Let's ride on board with James Qualls and see what he saw in the 31. Man, they start stacking right here. Nothing to do. He turns Michael Causey. And, oh, Jack Ritter stopped. This is a chain. Oh, he got hit from behind by John Dawson. That's what caused him to make Jace Birmingham flip over. Now you get stuck behind him. That was a crazy deal right there. Tough break for James Qualls after having a good run he did last week. This is inside the cockpit of Tim Freilich, the points leader. He started in the back today, and he pretty much avoided it. Let's see what he saw. Back here behind Taylor Orndorff. The wreck's already probably started. Yep, it has. And this is what he saw. The point leader perspective. There's Ralph Green. He went around early. That's what happened to him. Oh, he slammed the brakes. Look at this driving by the point leader. He's doing a swerving maneuver that's working. And Freilich survived. And we're going to go back to a commercial break, and we'll be back in just a second. And we're back. About to complete lap number 3, and I'm going to show the standings right now. The carnage. Jace Birmingham, Michael Cosby, Leo Rogers are out of the race. Taylor Orndorff and Matthew Rodriguez are a lap down. Peachy London's still in the lead. He's still in the race. Zach Carlson, Aaron Reed, Trent Dunham, James Walls, John Dawson, Brian DaCosta are out of the race. Pace car is off. Dylan Poteet continues to lead. All this mayhem. There's Jack Richards and Jacob Bell trying to catch up. And we're back racing here. We have still about half the field in this race. Some still damaged. Look at Jeff Bailey making a move to the inside of Zohar for 4th. Oh, and Zohar got way out of the groove. I hope we don't have another wreck. Uh-oh. Oh, Zohar got pushed around a little bit. Thing looks good so far. And we made it to the first corner. Yay! The second half of the field is getting slowed up by so many slow cars. Connor Breen is one of the few cars in there that's not damaged, as well as Jacob Rodriguez. Peachy London's good. Where's the point leader at? I think Tim Freilich is ahead of this. You gotta watch this corner right though. I hate this corner. People just start spinning out randomly. This might not be good for the point leader. Oh, and Taylor Orndorff way out of the group, and so is James McLeod. He's gonna come back up. Uh-oh. I think everybody's good still. Oh, and Jeff. Oh no, they're not. Jeff Ehlers, Joey Dawson, Connor Breen, Sasha Dawson, and there's no caution, which I don't know why. But Dylan Poteet continues to lead. Brian West, there's Zohar up to 3rd. Cody Birmingham, after Jeff Ehlers' problems, we moved Zohar up to 3rd. There's Justin Acosta now 5th. Randy Carpenter trying to make up points after last week's misfortune he had running bad. He's up there trying to make up points. Ricky Birmingham, and there's a caution now. Sasha Dawson's stuck on the track. Plus something happened to Peachy London, I'm not sure. Connor Breen, man. Well, this could be a caution fest, so wreck fest, I guess, but we'll see what happens. Let's go see what happened on the instant replay as we're under caution for the second time today here at Watkins Glen. And Dylan Poteet continues to lead after starting from the pole. I didn't even know this is what the deal was with Jeff Ehlers. He was actually restarted 5th. He got all the way up to 2nd. And he was going to battle Dylan Poteet for the lead, and this happened. I mean, he got to the inside of Dylan. He had the line, and Dylan didn't give him a break, but Jeff Ehlers just ran out of track. Joey Dawson followed him right behind him, and then everybody else starts piling in. There's Connor Breen and Sasha Dawson. I'm not sure if this was the reason for the caution, because Sasha was the only car still there. But, not sure. The yellow did not come out for this at first, but let's go and see another replay that I found. As Sasha Dawson does a ballerina move or something. Now, after that happened where they all got stuck in the gravel or the sand pit or whatever, this is what I found happened to Peachy London, who was right in the back basically. Racing with Jacob Rodriguez, just, I guess, trying to get around, and Jacob hooks him, spins him, and bounces off him again, so he much saves him. At that point, I think the caution came out, and the caution is out. It could have been leading up for both. The car stopped, and it could have been for the 60 car spin, but I'm not sure. But Dylan brought him back to the line, and we're under caution again. So we'll be back after this commercial break and head up and get ready for the restart. We're back. We have cars pitting right now. Tim Freilich just came out of his pit stall. There's Morgan Carpenter, Red Bell, Jake Rogers, Blake Cooper. That has some little bit of damage. There's Matthew Rodriguez. Sasha Dawson's back out driving again after she got stuck in the sand pit. We go up here. Joey Dawson's back out. Jeff Ehlers. I believe they're a lap down. Actually, I think they stayed on the lead lap. They miraculously stayed on the lead lap. Great job by those guys. I think Sasha was the only one that didn't get back on the lead lap. Joey Dawson made it. Jeff Ehlers. Connor Breeden. They all look like appear to be on the lead lap. The rest of the cars coming off pit road. There's Sasha right there. She's right in the mix of it. She don't know where she's supposed to go. At least she's a lap down though. Taylor Orndorff, Sasha Dawson, Matthew Rodriguez, and Pichu London are a lap down. Ooh, Pichu just got in the back of him. Or back of her. Get my genders mixed up lately. Sorry if I do that, but you guys know what I mean. But we're still under caution. This is actually our last lap of caution. We're going to go green when we get back to the line. We'll do a top 10 rundown, then we're going to cut to the restart. Dylan Poche is your leader, Ryan West second, Zohar Munn third, Cody Birmingham fourth, Justin Acosta fifth, Randy Carpenter sixth, Ricky Birmingham seventh, Theo Stiegel eighth, Andre Castro ninth, and Ashley Sears is 10th. And I will bring you guys back to the restart right after this. And we're back after a couple of turns. I didn't feel like waiting. Dylan Poche is going to lead him down to the green flag for the restart. I don't think anything else happened. And every car besides Sasha Dawson got to stay on the lead lap, even though they had it happen. And here comes Zohar. He made a block on Cody Birmingham, trying to protect the bottom. It's going to help him try to get second from Ryan West. Oh, I don't like where this is going. Yikes. Oh, James McLeod back there. I think he saved it. James McLeod got hooked by somebody. It possibly might have been Ralph Green, but he saved it. Great save by that car. Whoa, Austin West. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. Red Bell is she's been involved in a wreck. Oh, we got a huge pile up again. Holy cow. Callum Wells is up on his roof in the 16. Dylan Poche continues to lead. We gotta watch this part. Oh, Justin Acosta and Ricky Birmingham got together. Oh, and Austin West just got turned. And Taylor Orndorff did as well. Man, it's a wreck fest. I knew this was gonna happen. It never worked out Watkins Glen. I apologize for all the carnage. I don't know. And Charles Jackson's in the wreck. There's Sasha Dawson. Jeff Ehlers again. He was having such a good run today. Wasn't meant to be today, I guess. Zohar Munn's worked his way up to second. Dylan Poche continues to lead this race, but by the time this race is over, he might be the only car left. We never know. We might not even have a car finish. Dylan brings it back to the yellow, and we're under caution for the third time. And as many laps, basically. But let's go check out what happened off the first corner already, again. Now this is where the wreck happened. It started around this area. Let's actually look forward just a little bit. James McLeod and Ralph Green get together, and then there's a chain reaction behind them. They saved it, but watch this. Just goes bad. Like there's a save. Ken Johnson, not so much. Oh. Callum Wells got clobbered. There's Tim Fralick, the points there about Morgan Carpenter. Oh my gosh, 3 cars upside down. Sasha was upside down. Charles Jackson, there's Joey Dawson got involved. Callum Wells upside down. Red Bell got a piece of it. Tim Fralick still looks clean though. It's crazy. Connor Breeden stopped, avoided. That's pretty crazy. Let's go see what else is happening during the caution. Tough break for Red Bell right there with the front end damage. Let's go see what happened in the sand pit. Now, Justin Acosta was racing with Ricky Birmingham and Ryan West for the 4th spot, I believe. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Going this corner. And Ricky did not give him any room, didn't leave him an inch. And Taylor Orndorff and Austin West right there got together, got into each other, and they come in the sand pit with them. Just not been a good day to be out there. That sand pit. They're stuck. They're not going anywhere. And there they go, driving backwards randomly. Okay. Well, that's what happened to them. Let's go get another view of the big wreck, because this basically was all that happened on this one. Let's Taylor Orndorff go back to pit road, and they go under caution right there. But here we go. We're going to ride on board with Red Bell and see what she saw in this incident. She was in the back, but let's see what happened. How she got involved. She goes under Jake Rogers. He's driving there hard. And then they know through a lap 1. She almost made it through, but she got hit by the 21 right into the... I don't know what car it was. Pay attention. Morgan Carpenter came back over, pushed her right into Charles Jackson. She had it clear. She was going to go right through that little hole. Wasn't meant to be. Red Bell with a lot of damage. She's not going to be happy with Morgan Carpenter at all. Females are going to get into her, it seems like now. Jack Richards dropped out. That was Jacob Bell. So that's what happened there. Let's still see what else happened. One more view of this wreck. Carnage over here after the first turn wreck. That saw another big chunk of the field be taken out again. See everybody start piling up. Tim Fralick barely got in it. Joey Dawson plowed in there. Connor Breen did the right thing and stopped. Tim Fralick had minimal damage, but all these other cars got a lot. But tough break for them. And we'll be back after a commercial break once again for the restart. And we're back under green. I kind of skipped just a little bit of that lap. Dylan Poche's leading still. Cody Birmingham's up to second now. He got around Zohar. And now Ricky Birmingham goes by Zohar. Zohar dropped back to fourth. Just like that. Anything else happening? It looks like everything else is clean. Dylan continues to lead. Uh-oh, they're side by side. Not good going in the bus stop area. Oh, Randy Carpenter just got hit by Andre Castro. Right into the sand pit. He's going back into the wall. And Andre Castro's getting hit all over the place. Ashley Sears, Tim Fralick again. Connor Breen trying to avoid. Randy Carpenter just got dumped over there. There's Jacob Bell. The caution is not out. And they're trying to get a caution. The pace car, the drivers are retarded. And we're trying to get some green flag runs going. It's been hard to do. And finally, we're halfway. It's not been a really fun race for me to do. And Randy Carpenter's still sitting there, and so is Jacob Bell. There's Andre Castro. Tim Fralick just cannot survive. He's still running in the top 20, I think. And he's going to pit road. Connor Breen is as well. There's Jacob Bell. Blake Cooper's on pit road. There's Randy Carpenter. And the caution never came out. Alrighty then. And we don't have that many cars left in the field. Here's the running order right now. I forgot to do it. I was just trying to get back to the restart. Taylor Orndorff. Let's see. Sasha Dawson. Matthew Rodriguez. Callum Wells. Charles Jackson. Jeff Ehlers. Red Bell. Morgan Carpenter. Jake Rogers. Ken Johnson. Joey Dawson. Jack Richards. And now Tim Fralick has dropped out of the race. The 32 car. Not really sure what happened. He didn't even have that much damage. They just want to call it a day. I don't know why they would do that though, but we're going to go check that out really quick. This is what happened to Randy Carpenter. He got up in the bus stop area to the S's, and he gets dumped by Andre Castro. Andre ran into him. We saw that. He goes back to the wall. Andre Castro, Ashley Sears, and others. There's C. Jacob Bell. Oh man, he just hit the wall. Ashley Sears hit that, and then Tim Fralick. I don't know if someone might have broken the 32 when he got hit right in the fender. He's way off. Maybe the steering got knocked out of it. He must have lost the toe or something, possibly. Oh, and Connor Breen about ran him over. That's all about happened, though. We're going back under green now. Tough race for our points leader, but he's not the only one that's having a bad day today. And we're back after not having a caution. And Ryan West is going to pit road in the 01 car. He's giving up the 5th spot, it looks like, to come to pit road. I don't know what's the deal with that, unless he needs to pit stop. We have no cars left in this field. Dylan Pote is the only one to survive, and he's capitalizing on all the misfortunes of all the other guys around him in points. Came in 4th in the point standings. He's led every lap and dominated this race. He's had some challengers to come after him, and it's kind of a coincidence I say a challenger when he's driving one. Cody Birmingham's in 2nd. There's Ricky Birmingham in 3rd. The Birminghams are up there except for Jace, and his misfortune saw him flip over, but there's still his teammate Blake Cooper. Don't know what. I'll have to see how the running order is. I have to reset it. It says he's in 14th, but that damaged car. Jacob Bell still on pit road. Randy Carpenter is. There's Ryan West still on pit road in the 01 car. Something wrong with Ryan West? Oh, there he goes. I don't know what's the deal with that, but he's about to go lap down. Oh no, he's good. There's Zohar in 4th. Theo Stiegel having a great run in 5th. Dougie Shears again in 6th. Having a good run. James McLeod, another good run for him, 7th. Ralph Green 8th. All the guys need a good runner up here. Austin West the lap down in 17th. Jacob Rodriguez is 9th. This is the battle for 10th between Justin Acosta and Jake Sears. Jake Sears has no rear end on that car. Justin Acosta looks pretty clean. There's Ashley Sears. She has no rear end either. P2 London still lap down. There's Andre Castro. Connor Breen. Ryan West going by Blake Cooper there. Don't know if that was for position or not. Actually, I think it was. Yep, it was. Dylan continues to lead right now. 2nd place battle starting to heat up as Cody Birmingham has Ricky Birmingham right behind him. Friendly racing right there. And Zohar Munn has had a solid day running in 4th spot. He needs this run. Theo Stiegel as well. I haven't talked about Theo Stiegel that much this season. Running in 5th place right now in that 3 car. Good to see the 3 car running good. Uh-oh. A side-by-side battle. Ralph Green and James McLeod once again. It's for 7th, and Ralph gives James a break right there. I think they're finally starting to come to their senses that they need to just race cleaner and everything so we don't have more wrecked cars. There's Randy Carpenter. He's back on the track. I don't think he's happy with Andre Castro, though. Let's go follow the one car for a while, shall we? Looks like Jacob Bell's back on the track finally, too. Got Connor Breen, Ron West, Blake Cooper. And the top four have kind of pulled away from the field. The space back to 5th place Theo Stiegel. And Dougie Shears is all over him. Don't see any battles right now. Hey, Randy Carpenter did go by Andre Castro without doing anything. Waiting for a retaliation, but nothing happened. We're working like 14 to 20. And I know this is getting really boring, but about all I can do. Not a big fan of road courses myself, but Dylan continues leading that 22 car. I'm right on board with them because we had nothing else better to do. Good view from the Discount Tires Dodge Challenger. At the top, the other three cars have caught up a little bit. Cody Birmingham and Ricky Birmingham are catching up with Zohar Mutton. Now Randy Carpenter, he looks like his car's still fast, but he's just a couple laps down, I think. He gets 2 laps down. Oh, him and Peachy London going to get into it, and he's going to get wrecked again. He forced that one upon himself that time. And Randy Carpenter stuck in the sand pit once again. And this time I'll show the replay because we just saw what happened. But Randy Carpenter's day just went from bad to worse. Try to get under Peachy London right there. Not a good time to try to pass because you're going to be in the sand pit every time. Man, time to do spins. It's a circle. We got a battle back here for the 7th spot again. Ralph Green trying to go on James McLeod once again. And this time Ralph Green's going to prevail. It's Austin West. He's a lap down still. Like I said, he's in 16th. So Ralph Green moving him up to 7th. James McLeod back to 8th. And look at Ralph Green. He's getting racy now. He's going after Dougie Shears. And Dougie wisely lets him go. Oh, is something wrong with the 9 car? Or did he get out of the gas maybe too much? He might get out of the gas too much. He's going to let James McLeod go by too. Uh-oh, here comes Austin West. And the battle for the lead is heating up. Look at this. Nose to tail, 1st through 3rd. Zohar Munn's starting to lose him a little bit. But Cody Birmingham and Ricky Birmingham caught back up to Dylan Poteet. Look at him racing back here again. Dougie Shears just gave up 2 spots that lap. I don't know what's the deal. Something might be wrong with the 9 car possibly. Maybe. Oh, he's coming back here. He comes back around James McLeod, it looks like. Try to. They're going to race side by side. They're going to lose contact with the 09 and the 3 car. Randy Carpenter back on pit road again. Just run through the field again. Dylan Poteet continues to lead. He has 5 laps to go. He's led every lap so far. Cody Birmingham is looking to try to make a move on him. Here he comes. He's going to be inside. Here he goes. Our first battle for the lead looks like. But it didn't last long. Dylan hangs on to the lead. I think he's just trying to give him a chance. I don't know. That 22 car must be fast today. He didn't worry about any problems or trouble or anything because all the wrecks have behind him because he's led this whole race. Looking for his 2nd win of the season. He won not that many weeks ago at Kentucky. His home track. And you can ask him. He's not a road course fan. So if he wins on a road course, he'll be as shocked as anybody else. Cody Birmingham went wide right there. Very wide on that corner. Ricky Birmingham, I thought he was going to try to catch him a little bit. Didn't really help him. Zohar running still. Zohar Mutton having a great run. Battle for 5th heating up. Ralph Green's car looks like he's coming in a little bit now. He's passed Dougie Shears and James McLeod. Now he's going after Theo Stiegel for 5th. Ralph Green's not had many good runs this season. And he's trying to go after Theo Stiegel. A nice camera view off the corner right here going on the front stretch. I guess you could say it's the front stretch, whatever stretch it is. There's Blake Cooper. He could be a factor in a few minutes or something. Because Blake's not that far ahead. You can see, look, here's Blake going through the corner. He's going through the S's right here. And there's the leaders right there. Looks like we're having a battle for the lead again. Cody Birmingham back to the inside Dylan Poteet. But Dylan just gets such a great run. He retains the lead and just pulls away again. Cody's car looks like he's starting to have life again. That 41 car. He's looking for his 1st win this season and his career in the Mopar Nationwide Series. And here goes Ralph Green back there. He's trying to get under Theo Stiegel. And he's going to wait another lap. This is not I think everybody's starting to figure out this is not the place you want to pass at. To the battle for 9th heating up. Justin Acosta's finally caught Jacob Rodriguez. They've been quietly back here, running good. Jake Sears and Ashley Sears, brother-sister combo. Both have rear end damage. running 11th and 12th. It's giving each other plenty of room. There's Pichu London. Andre Castro and Randy Carpenter found each other again. Uh-oh. They're side by side going there. Oh, I think Andre let him go. Now, Randy's 4 laps down, so he's not going to gain any more spots unless somebody wrecks out. Dylan continues to lead. How is his teammate up ahead? Blake Cooper, how is this going to affect the outcome? With 3 laps to go. Nothing's really changing right now. Will Blake be a factor up here in the S's? Or come up at the bus stop? And there's Blake right there. They're going to have to go under him. Blake's going to pull along, he's going to pull to the inside. It's going to mess somebody up. I don't think it's going to work. They're going to have to space it. Uh-oh. Oh, and Ricky Birmingham just got rid of him. Blake Cooper in the gravel. Or in the sand pit. Oh, and Dougie Shears! Did I just... Oh, Dougie! Oh, he just slid in there. I think he went wide just trying to avoid somebody. And Dougie Shears running in 8th place. Stuck. I don't know what happened. That was a crazy deal right there. And now after the 12th car was up there with the leaders, it spaced out the top 4 as Dylan Poche and Cody Birmingham have pulled away. Ricky Birmingham's falling back. He fell back. Zohar is out of. Now he's out of this now. Looks like it. Unless something happens up here at the front. 2 laps to go here. This has been a long race. See, this is where Cody gets a run on Dylan. We go through the S's here. Cody might got him this time. He might get him. There's something about being on the bottom right there. You just can't keep the throttle down. But Dylan just finds a way to keep going. It's not that last 3 laps is what happened. Dylan gets off the first turn horrible, but Cody gets him going into the S's at the beginning, but going on the exit, Dylan gets him back. Look at this battle back here heating up. Ralph Green, here he comes again on Theo Stiegel. Is he going to wait again? Yes, he is. Smart move by the 09 car. They're driving really smart back here, these 3 or 4 guys. Austin West just was in a bad situation, got in a wreck. He would have been in the top 10 right now. Oh, and Justin Costa and Jacob Rodriguez are getting into it. I don't know how. That's like the first time the side-by-side battle has not led to somebody getting in the sand pit. And they're still side-by-side. Looks like Jacob's going to try to clear him off the corner, and he does. They're having a good solid battle back there. Ralph Green, the inside Theo Stiegel. They're battling hard. As Dylan Poche takes the white flag, 1 lap to go. Trying to go wire to wire for 20 laps around Watkins Glen, which is unheard of, I would think. Now here's the corner Dylan struggled on, and he's going to slip up again. Here comes Cody. Cody's going to get the run. Oh, he didn't get the run like he usually did. He's going to poke under him. No, he didn't. Maybe he's going to try to approach him differently. He's going to try to give him the bumper. Cody's still there. But Dylan gets a little bit away, get about 1 or 2 car lanes back ahead of him. Cody's going to have to try to find a way to dive bomb it in this corner, maybe. Or you're going to have to set him up for somewhere else around the track. Look back, and Ralph Green had actually taken 5th place from Theo Stiegel. They go through the S's. Look, one last time through the field. There's Ralph Green. He's up to 5th. James McLeod. Oh, no, and James McLeod. And he saved it. Going to hang on to that 7th spot for sure. Oh, and Justin Acosta got into Jacob Rodriguez, and he's around. He might be alright, though. See the rest of the field, but looks like it's going to be Dylan Poche's race to win. Dougie Shears come back on the track. Can Ricky Birmingham run him down? Or Cody Birmingham, one or the other. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Dylan Poche is going to go wire to wire. Dylan Poche wins the Zippo 200 here at the Glen. And the race is finally over. And look at Ricky Birmingham. It just got up to his brother, I believe that's what it is. Got to his brother and didn't get it. Finally got the chance to run for 2nd, but it's too late now. Dougie Shears just wrecked. He just hit the tire barrier. And Blake Cooper did too. Let's just all hit it, shall we? Let's all have idiot moments. Why not? And congrats to Dylan Poche on the 2nd win of the season. Cody Birmingham finished 2nd. Ricky Birmingham 3rd. Zohar Munn 4th. Ralph Green 5th. Theo Stiegel 6th. James McLeod hung on for 7th despite wrecking. Jacob Rodriguez 8th. Jake Sears 9th. And Ashley Sears 10th. There's Justin Costa. He got 11th. Don't know who got 12th. I'll just show you the results. But that was crazy. So long. See where you finished, and we'll go check out the points really quick. But congrats to Dylan Poche on a 2nd win, and yeah, let's head off for the point standings and the end of this video finally. And finally, we're done here. And guess what? We could go to another road course. We get to go to Circuit Villeneuve or whatever. I don't think that's right. We're going to Montreal, basically, for the run of the Napa Auto Parts 200 presented by Dodge. So that should be interesting. That's a 13-lapper. Joy. But here's the points. And it's turned into a 3-car battle, looks like, for the points lead now. And Dylan Potte's emerged as the third driver with that win. Tim Fralick's up in the points by 42 points over Morgan Carpenter and 44 over Dylan Potte now. Ricky Birmingham's in 4th. Ashley Sears 5th. Aaron Reed back to 6th. Ryan Acosta is now in 7th. Jack Richards 8th. Randy Carpenter 9th. And Cody Birmingham is in 10th. Here's the rest of the points. So if you need to look at it, just pause the video if you see your name, because I want to get this video done. There's the bottom half of the points. Go back up one more time. But there's your point standings. And I hope you guys enjoyed this race. Somewhat hard to watch that. But I will see you guys at Montreal. And congrats again to Dylan Potte on the second win of the season. And I'll see you guys at Montreal for another road course. Yay!